Hi, you guys. Good afternoon, and welcome back for another Lunch and Learn session. I'm so super excited to be here with you guys this afternoon. If you are brand new to the channel, let me start by first introducing myself. I'm Kiera Solomon, the founder and CEO of the Right Click Agency. And the Right Click Agency is a full service digital marketing agency. We help small business owners just like you amplify their online messages and grow their sales online. So I am very excited for today's broadcast because we are talking about some of the top trends for online marketing in 2025. So, many of you guys this year experienced a lot of changes in online marketing and what that looked like. I know so many small business owners who said that they were feeling a lot of burnout, a lot of frustration with their results, and really just overwhelmed by the pressure of having to show up and perform for social media every day. And if that's something that you resonate, then today, or you resonate with, excuse me, then today's video is really going to help you because we're going to talk about some things that you can do that are really going to be trending in 2025. But they're going to empower you to take control of your online marketing strategy, take back control of your time and your life, and they're going to help you to get better results. And I know that's what so many of you guys really are looking for when we talk to you guys on the phone, when we meet you in person, and when we work with you one on one. We know that what you really want at the end of the day is more control over your time to be able to do the things that you actually like doing in your business, why you even got started in business, but also to spend time with the people that you love and to have an impact in your community. So, before we get into today's presentation, I just want to remind you that you can take our free online brand assessment at rightclickagency.com, and there's a button or a tab on the website for you to be able to sign up and get access to that. That is the best place for you to start if you are new to digital marketing or you just don't know what to do. Maybe you've been doing your own digital marketing for some time and now you think you're ready to work with a professional, but you're just not sure yet. You're not quite sure what to do next. That's a great spot for you to get started. So, okay, let's get into it. The number one trend that I want you guys to be aware of for 2025 when it comes to your digital marketing is adopting a CEO mindset. And the reason that this is so important for your business is because without a CEO mindset, you're going to be stuck in the phase where you are responsible for doing everything yourself. I recently did a video on YouTube where we talked about the CEO mindset, and I'll use Coca Cola as an example because it's a really great an easy one for everybody to know, right? The CEO of Coca Cola, I don't even know this person's name, if it's a man or a woman, but I know that I see advertisements for Coca Cola, especially now during the winter time. They have like those polar bear ads for the holidays and other things that are going on. I see, their ads all year round. They have celebrities that are a part of their ad campaigns. They have other spokespersons, and we're going to talk a little bit more about how you can incorporate that into your business as a small business. But the very first step before you can create all of these different types of content and empower the people around you to help you fulfill your vision is that you have to adopt the mindset of a CEO. And what that really means more than anything, you guys, is that you're not going to wear all of the hats anymore in your business. You're going to identify ways that you can not just hire people, but also leverage some of the advanced technologies, be innovative, create processes, and systemize your business so that you can grow and scale. And, all of this again is really mindset, right? How you are looking at your business. I know for me, when I made this change, we went from me just being a web designer and offering other digital marketing services on the side to really leveling up not just our appearances online and on social media, but also the types of clients that we were able to attract because we were more in alignment with what they needed. So, so many business owners that I meet, they're still like very focused on being small businesses, local businesses. And even if that's the case, even if you don't want to hire, a company, you don't want to grow to a company of 50 or 500, you don't want to scale to that size. It's the mindset is still required to be able to get you the support that you need so that you don't feel overwhelmed and ultimately burned out. So, what do I mean by that? Even if you only have one other person working for you, the processes that are used to manage your business, to market your business, to serve your clients, those processes can no longer live in your head. Okay, you have to have a actual place where people on your team can find and locate this. And this is one of the things that we help our clients to be able to do as we work with them more intensely. But even before then, it's understanding that you're going to have to train and teach somebody how to follow the steps in your business. And one of the easiest ways to do that, one of the easiest and simplest ways that we see people are able to do that is by using automation and other technology to build those processes into the platforms. So, for example, let's say you get a new client and the new client needs to receive an invoice and then a contract and then a link or to a calendar to schedule an appointment to begin their initial conversation with you. Or maybe they're booking some services, so they're still gonna, make the payment, get the contract, and then book the appointment. Typically, when you are operating from a small local business mindset, you or someone that someone that you work with directly is doing all of those things. But when you have a CEO mindset, a CEO is thinking about um, making the systems and processes more efficient, right? How can we speed this up? How can we serve people more consistently and efficiently, meaning that everybody gets the same experience? One of my favorite movies to watch to really put myself in a CEO mindset is The Founder. It's all about uh, the story of Ray Kroc, who is the person, if you're not familiar with the story, who basically stole the idea of McDonald's from the McDonald's brothers and turned the business into the McDonald's that we know today. And that is a great example of a small local business owner mindset versus a CEO mindset. So, adopting technology that's going to help you to make these processes and systems more efficient, using artificial intelligence. You guys, I've been talking so much about artificial intelligence. Definitely check out the video on the channel where I talk about 5 ways that you can start incorporating artificial intelligence into your business right now. And for those of you who've also seen other videos, you know that my favorite tool right now is Solo Tech Solutions because it is empowering business owners just like you to be able to use these tools with very low barriers to entry to not just create content, captions, images, but also now serve as those virtual assistants to answer calls, schedule appointments, chat with people via text, chat with people on your website, which again gives you the ability to make your systems more efficient because now it's not on you or a staff member to manually respond to every inquiry or every DM or every question that comes through, right? But you know that these people are being responded to. You know that they're getting their questions answered. If they need to book appointments, you know there's someone that's helping them to book appointments. They feel like they're interacting with a real person who is giving them the ultimate customer experience. And I want to share with you guys a brief story about this because I recently met a woman who was using these automations in her business. She's not a client of ours, but she was already using this, and I signed up for something with her. She was hosting an online event, and you guys, the follow up was so good that I felt like I was being personally engaged with. Like, I was a top VIP for this event. And when I attended the virtual event, there were over 200 people there. And as a marketer, I was just so elated because I knew that every single person that was there because they had this experience with um her follow-up system, right? So again, adopting that CEO mindset is going to put you in the mindset of how do we make these processes more efficient? How do we make these processes give everyone the exact same high quality customer experience every single time they interact with me, right? Versus me feeling like I have to do it all my own. And one of the things that I tell small business owners, I just had this conversation with a group of women business owners in Atlanta this weekend about, even if we are the person that we trust the most to be able to always get it done, the truth is sometimes we feel burnt out, sometimes we feel overwhelmed, sometimes we feel stressed and we don't feel like being our, normal, happy selves. Isn't it wonderful that we can employ a robot to do the work for us? We can employ this technology through artificial intelligence, something that is always going to respond in a upbeat and positive voice, something that's going to always give our customers a great customer experience. So, adopting that CEO mindset is number one on trend for marketing your business in 2024. You're going to see the people who adopt this mindset, you're going to see them go faster because they're going to start leveraging a lot of these tools and processes. You're going to see them really level up their ability to show up and perform. And on top of that, you guys, you're going to see that the businesses that don't are going to suffer and they're going to struggle to get sales. They're going to struggle to grow their audience. They're going to struggle even more. If you struggled this year, it's going to be even more so next year as we see the influencer bubble kind of begin to climax. And I want to talk about that number two, because the second biggest trend for marketing your business online in 2025 is going to be borrowing credibility. And what I mean by this is that, at this phase and stage in the digital marketplace, businesses who enter into the marketplace at zero right now have a bigger disadvantage. They have more of a disadvantage to rapidly growing their visibility, rapidly growing their audiences. It's not because it's impossible. It's not because the market is saturated. It's simply because of how the algorithms are set up and how people engage with social media right now. And so if you want to stand out in today's marketplace, you're going to have to choose one or two paths from what we have seen this year. The first path is producing massive amounts of content. And as I just said, people who adopt that CEO mindset, they're going to have a lot of assistance from artificial intelligence to be able to do that. Because when you use artificial intelligence, you're going to be able to generate your own custom images faster, your own custom graphics faster. These artificial intelligence generators can create videos in addition to creating content, right? So the first path is just massively saturating your platforms with content. But it can't be, just anything. It has to be well thought out content that's aligned with whom you're trying to attract. The second path to increasing your visibility quickly on these digital platforms is through partnerships and collaborations or paid campaigns, right? Either way, you are tapping into the ability to leverage someone else's audience, someone's credibility, right? Facebook, Instagram, even if you're running your ads on these platforms, YouTube, Google, TikTok, all of these things, because people are coming to these apps, they trust them for the platforms that they are. Or you can partner with other influencers and collaborate with them, creating user generated content, promotional materials, and also having them promote you and talk about you and feature you maybe on their podcast, on their channel. There are so many configurations of this. These are the two fastest paths to really growing your community and growing your brand in 2025. And I think that even while people are using paid ad campaigns through the platforms, I think everyone knows that when you leverage someone else's endorsement, word of mouth is still the best form of marketing. And so when you see people who are getting those great partnerships, those great influencer campaigns, those are the brands and businesses that are truly growing the fastest because, again, they are borrowing credibility from trusted sources. Okay. The third biggest trend that I think you guys should be focusing on in 2025 is building community. And I just saw a video, I'll probably share it later on my feed, about these new Meta glasses that are coming out that are like holographic overlay glasses that have the ability to let people kind of transport into your home and communicate with you, like communicate with their hologram of the apps on your screen. Listen, as we look to so many of these advancing technologies, people need to understand, and it's your job as the leader of your community, the leader of your industry, the expert in your field. It's your job to help the people in your community to see what brings us all together, what unites us, what are we passionate about. And I see this happening so much across the globe because now you have the ability to literally connect with people anywhere. So you can have a business that is literally in any industry around any topic, and you can use this technology, these streaming apps. I live in Philadelphia, and this year, to celebrate like the global Philadelphia, we got this big award. They bought this portal, which basically allows you to like video cast, live stream to other areas across the globe. So Dublin and all of these other countries. How cool in these center spaces in these cities. Right. And so more and more, we're going to be looking for ways to connect with people around the globe. And as the expert in your industry, the person who's bringing the expert advice through your content and the information that you share, or whatever it is that you're bringing to your platforms, you need to be able to remind your community of why you are all connected and not just get them to engage with you, but true community is getting them to engage and support each other. And so, fostering those sorts of relationships and giving people the opportunity to be able to do that is going to be one of the biggest trends for businesses that are going to do well. Think about Taylor Swift. She's a great example. She's a great example of a brand that fosters community, because as she ended her tour, they ran the numbers and they were calling it like the Taylor effect. She had this big economic impact in all of the cities that she went to. I think she did like 250 shows or something like that. But one of the things that's so amazing is that her community, these Swifties, they're creating and exchanging bracelets with each other. When there was the big issue with Ticketmaster, I don't know, sometime last year with the tour, and thousands of people weren't able to get tickets, they were tailgating and literally having the concert in the parking lot. I know that happened here in Philadelphia and other cities around the world too. So, being able to not just get people to engage with you, to not just connect with you and your products or service, but getting them to be able to engage and connect with each other and build relationships with each other is going to be so essential for lasting community, lasting growth, lasting connections. And I think the businesses who are able to do that in 2025 are going to have such an advantage in the marketplace because they're going to have real brand loyalty. I'm so excited about all of this stuff. If you need more help with your 2025 marketing strategy, you guys, go to rightclickagency.com right now. Take the free assessment, get your results, figure out your next best step in business, what you should be focusing on, what you specifically should be doing based on where you are in your journey of building and growing your business online. And if you are looking for help with your digital marketing presence, whether that's your website, your overall social media presence, ad campaigns, or even your automations and systems, you guys know I am so excited about Solo Tech Solutions. I actually have another presentation coming up soon. So make sure you stay tuned on that, because we're going to be doing some more behind the scenes stuff, showing you guys how to use Solo Tech Solutions and how it can help you grow your business. And before I forget, if you're not already a member of our private community on Facebook, the Jumpstart Your Influence community, definitely go join, guys. That's where I share expert tips and even more hacks and advice on things that you can do to be able to grow your business. So yes, make sure that you guys stay connected. If this video was helpful for you and you liked it, make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And come back next month for our next Lunch and Learn series. We're going to be having these restarting again in January 2025. And until then, I'll see you guys in the regular videos on the content on the channel. Bye.